Hey guys, this is Pokemon Storm Silver, video number 14. In the last video, we went through the National Park, Route 36, Route 37, and now we're here in Ecruteak City, so we're gonna do some Ecruteaking around here, if you know what I mean. You probably don't know what I mean, because I don't know what I mean either. But yeah, the video I uploaded, I guess it was yesterday, number 13, was actually recorded and narrated a couple weeks ago. Before my little 2-week long hiatus there, I was on vacation. And I had actually planned to upload it while I was on vacation, but the Wi-Fi where we were wasn't all that great, so I wasn't able to upload it, obviously. So I uploaded it yesterday, and this video here, right now that you're watching, is the first one that I've narrated since getting back from my trip. So this is actually my real, returning from the trip first video. Anyway, yeah, so I hope everyone wasn't too sad while I was gone. Regarding, well, that was weird, my voice got all high. But regarding Spirit Gold, I'm gonna kind of lay off on that one for a while. I'm still gonna be playing it and gonna be probably grinding my Pokemon up in that one, because it's gonna take a while to battle Red. And then at some point here, probably in a few weeks, I'll go ahead and start uploading Spirit Gold videos again. It'll basically be the ending part, catching all the remaining legendary Pokemon that there are. Route whatever, I think, what is it, Route 28 that goes to Mount Silver and Red. So that's basically all that's left in that game to do. So I'm gonna hold off on that, and I'm probably gonna upload all those videos like pretty quickly. I'm gonna make them all and then upload them, kind of like I did the last 2-3 days before I left on my trip. Remember, I was uploading Spirit Gold videos like 4 and 5 a day, which I don't usually do. But I think that's how I'm going to finish that one up. So, this one and Bloody Platinum on the DarkraiWalkthroughs channel will continue, hopefully, to be daily uploads. But the Spirit Gold I'm going to kind of hold off on for a while. And, in case you guys didn't know, I've been partnered. I don't know if you knew that. Maybe you didn't, because it's the first time I've mentioned it in a video. Unless you've noticed, hey, why are there, like, But yeah, I've been partnered through Full Screen Inc. Their kind of Pokemon division, Planet Poke. I've been partnered through them, so that happened. Actually, I've been talking to the guy for a couple of weeks now, but it wasn't until, I guess, this past weekend that it became official that, I'm now a partner. So, yeah, I didn't want to say anything until it actually was official, but it's official now, so I feel like I could say it. I'm officially a partner through Full Screen Inc., so that's pretty cool. Alright, well, now that all that's out of the way, we can finally fight this Rocket guy, Team Rocket Grunt, and he sends in a Koffing. So I'll send in Jericho since he's the first one to my team, but Jericho isn't going to do too good here since he's a grass type and Koffing's a poison type and whatnot. So I'll send in Vesuvius, and hopefully Vesuvius can 2-hit KO it with Dragon Rage. Because if I've said it once, I've said it a million times, Koffing has pretty decent defense, so yeah, probably best to hit with a special attack if you can. Jericho's at level 25 now, so that's pretty cool. And Spike and Vesuvius gain experience. I have Spike holding the EXP share. Alright, now he's going to send in Golbat, so hopefully Vesuvius can take on this Golbat in the same manner that she took on the Koffing. Golbat uses Astonish, and Dragon Rage misses, which is great. So Golbat's going to go for the Astonish again, and as long as... Are you serious? Flinch? Oh, Dragon Rage missed. Okay, there we go. Finally getting an attack off on this thing. I was wondering if this is going to be one of those moves or one of those battles where like all my attacks either miss or I keep flinching. And yeah. Luckily it wasn't either of those, and Golbat fainted. So Spike gained experience, Vesuvius gained experience, and we defeated Grunt. And yeah, it looks like you lost. How perceptive of you. Oops, I have an important mission. If they find out I'm wasting time here, they'll make me start over as a Rocket Grunt. Or it's the lowest Rocket. I thought you were a Rocket Grunt. Maybe I just couldn't read it fast enough. Maybe he said like the lowest Rocket Grunt or something. Anyway, now that Spike is at level 25, I don't need him to have the XP share anymore. I can let all the XP go to Vesuvius. If I remember to actually switch him to the front of my party. Alright, so this guy gives us HM3 Surf for saving his kimono girl. And yeah, we'll talk to the other people in here. Quite the trainer for your age indeed. I was supposed to be the hero. So much for getting close to the kimono girl. Well, she's right there, so go introduce yourself. Tell her that I was your lackey. I really don't care. I just want the experience. Okay, well, we're done saving the kimono girl, so we might as well go over here to the burned tower. We got a couple of guys over here that look like they could be guys. So I'll start up the repel, and hopefully I'll repel wild Pokemon and annoying rivals. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Uh-oh. Oh, is it now? Yes, I see Suicune. I also see Entei and Raikou. You know, maybe they might. They're worth mentioning too. You know. And this is Morty. He's the gym leader. So when we finish here, we'll go. Oh God. Well, so much for the super repelling stupid rivals. Literally stupid rivals. Because his name is Stupid. See, it's been so long since like 2 weeks since I, you know, played this that I forgot that my rival's name was Stupid. Okay, the air conditioner just kicked on, and I'm sitting next to the vent, so hopefully that won't screw up my my sound here. He sends in a Murkrow, and I send in Jericho, and that's not really gonna work because Murkrow is a flying type. So I'm going to bring Jericho back out and send in Mick. He's already at level 26, but he's got that, you know, Ice Fang thing going on. God, Murkrow's just going to kill me. Super effective. What will Milk do? Oh, I just called him Milk. Wow, that Murkrow just totally knocked out Mick. That's not fun. Alright, Spike. Let's see what you can do, Spike. Shock, or Thunder Shock, I guess. He has Shockwave, but you really don't need to use Shockwave on that thing. It's not worth a Shockwave. Oh wow, Spike's at level 27. Okay, well now he's gonna send in Haunter. Let's see. Haunter, Ghost / Poison. I'll send in Robotnik. Yeah, Robotnik. He can take out this Haunter. Hopefully it'll be a one-hit KO. Haunter will probably go first. Ah! Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray sucks. Especially when it's used on you. Oh, and he hurt himself. Or it hurt himself. See, Robotnik doesn't have a gender. So it's not a he or a she, it's an it. Okay. Robotnik got some pretty good experience there. Got up to level 26. And there's a look at his stats. Its stats, excuse me. Now it's going to send in Magby, so I probably want to get Robotnik out of there. Mick would have been the ideal one to take on the Magby with, but I can't send in Mick because he decided to get knocked out by a freaking Murkrow. You know, I've never used a Murkrow before. Murkrow might actually be stronger than I think. I know Honchgrow's supposed to be pretty decent. I don't know, like in the games Diamond and Pearl, Murkrow and Mischievous were kind of counterparts. Because remember, in one game you could find Murkrow, but in the other one you found Mischievous in its place. And I always enjoyed using Mischievous and Mismagius when I played those games. Mismagius was always really, really strong. So I don't know, maybe Murkrow and Honchkrow are, you know, better than I think. I'll have to take a look at their stats when I get a chance. Anyway, while I was going on about that, he sent in a Kadabra. And I almost knocked it out, but not quite. So this Razor Leaf will finish the job. So that's a dead Kadabra. Jericho gained some pretty good experience. Now it's going to send in Bayleaf. And I'll bring Jericho back and send in Vesuvius, because Vesuvius needs experience. It'll be nice to actually use Charizard on a proper team. I know I've made this comment before, but yeah, I'm actually looking forward to actually having a Charizard on a real team and not just using him by himself. I kind of hope you are Arcos. You suck. We defeated Stupid. Yeah, because you lose to these people. Apparently, whatever, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Spray type medicine. I need to spray some of my Pokemon here. Let's see. Revive. That should probably use that on Mick so that I can level up Mick here in this little tower. Oh, look at this guy. Let's move him to the front. That way he can get some experience. I figured, you know, he's a fire breather, so he probably has a fire type, but he doesn't. That's actually why I put Mick up front, not because of experience. Vesuvius is actually the one that needs experience, but I figured he probably would have a fire type since he's a fire breather. But I was wrong. He sends in a Koffing instead, and he's going to use Smoke Screen, which means my next 5 attacks will probably miss. Oh, they didn't. Okay. I was going to say they'll probably miss, but they didn't, so I kind of got lucky there. Oh, okay. Now he's got the fire type. The Nummel. 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 Is it Nummel or Numel? Or Numel? Or Nummel? I think it's Nummel. There's so many different, like, pronunciations, you know? This is Quilava. Or Quilava. Quilava. Quilave? No, it's Quilava. And Mick's gonna use Water Gun on this Quilava. And that's gonna kill the Quilava, and Mick's now at level 27. And you know, Mick and actually a lot of my Pokemon, Mick, probably Jericho too, definitely Andromeda, they're all gonna come in very handy in this Ghost type gym, because Mick and Jericho both have Bite, which is a Dark type move, which does pretty good damage on Ghost types, so they'll probably come in handy, as will Andromeda, just like she did in the last gym. And then actually in the gym after this too, the Fighting type gym, Andromeda will prove to be very useful once again. Anyway, this guy sends in a Magby. I thought the Amber would be enough to knock it out, but apparently it wasn't. I don't know what I was thinking. He still had some pretty good health left. I hope I don't die as a result of that. And now I'm confused and hurt myself in the confusion. Great. And now he's going to smoke screen me, so even if I snap out of confusion and try to attack, I'll probably miss. Alright. Oh, yeah, see? I snapped out of confusion, but I missed. Not very effective, and Vesuvius is gonna die. Yeah, got knocked out by a Magby. A Charmeleon got knocked out by a Magby. What kind of world is this that we're living in? When a Charmeleon gets knocked out by a Magby? I saw this thing on the internet the other day that, you know, this is a crazy world we're living in, where a guy wants to see a movie about a teddy bear, and girls want to see a movie about strippers. I thought that was funny. I just thought I'd share that with y'all. Because you know how, you know, the movies that are out right now. If you don't know what movies are out right now, go check and then you'll get the joke. But if you do know, then, you know, just laugh it up. Anyway, somehow his Magby got knocked out. I missed it. Now he sends in the Slowpoke and Jericho takes it out. So now Jericho's at level 26. And now he's gonna send. Oh, now he's got his own Vesuvius. I see. I'll send in Mick to take on this Vesuvius. I think Mick can do the job here. Isn't that right, Mick? He uses Metal Claw, which is not very effective. I've come to the conclusion that Steel typing Pokemon were invented just for the sole purpose of defense. Because really the only thing that Steel is good against is Rock and Ice. Offensively speaking. And you know, there's plenty of stuff that's good against Rock and Ice. Those are like two of the most like weakest types as far as defense goes. Because they both have like crazy weaknesses, like a crazy amount of weaknesses. Like Rock is weak to water, grass, fighting, and ground. And now Steel. And then Ice is weak to fire, fighting, rock, steel. Yeah. So I mean, between all of those, you're bound to have something that can take out, you know, rock and ice. Which really makes Steel type, offensively speaking, pretty useless, but defensively speaking, it's actually pretty awesome. I don't know. I used a Steel type in my Blaze Black walkthrough, and I'm using a Steel type here, and also my Bloody Platinum walkthrough. Well, when he evolves, he'll be a Steel type, but right now, yeah. His name is Dan, in case you don't know. And right now, Dan is not a Steel type, but he will be soon. Anyway, this is all I can do down here for now. There's not really... My repel ran out. I don't think there's any items that I can get to. I don't know if there are any items down here. But if there are, I can't get to them. So I'm just going to go back up the ladder. And out. And I don't think this guy was here when I went in. Ho ho ho! Alright. Oh, let's check out the berry pots. See if my Orion berries are coming along. Sounds like they are. I'm actually using the berry pots. I don't because I want to. In order to get the Moo Moo milk, you have to feed the mill tank. Like all these Orion berries. So I'm trying to grow as many Orion berries as I can so that I can give them all to the mill tank and they'll let me like buy Moo Moo milk. Because I really like Moo Moo milk. It heals 100 HP and I think it's like 500 bucks, which it's yeah, it's 500 bucks. Is that all? Yeah, it's 500 bucks, guys, to buy the thing of Moo Moo milk. Heals 100 HP. So yeah, see you later.